Hi, thank you for joining me here for the full MIT Emotional Process Healing. So, I'm excited. And you? How do you feel?
A little bit butterflies, but
Perfect, nice.
I'm open to it. Yeah.
I like it when a client feels a little bit nervous because that always indicates to me that they're about to shift something. So that's good. That's actually a positive. So, let's see. How can I help you today?
So, I think it was the first day of the workshop. I was talking to Gabby, and I was telling her how great I'm feeling at this time in my life. You know, I feel more peace, more spacious. And then this thought popped up. Oh, but the other's gonna hate me. This is a trauma group, and there's all this sadness and sorrow. And it surprised me that I used the word hate. And
Oh,
I
interesting.
thought,
Yeah, that's like to
strong.
the core.
Yeah. So then I thought, well, and then also going back to sometimes when I feel happy, I feel really happy. I can feel very happy, but then being conscious of how is that going to affect other people. I mean, what I like to do is feeling totally free to be
to me, myself,
feel,
and I.
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And not worry that somehow is gonna negatively affect others.
Got it.
Yeah.
So tell me, how does it make you feel if it does negatively affect others? Because the fact that you feel that tells me that there's something that maybe happened.
Yeah, it makes me sad.
There we go. Okay, what else?
And I feel this sensation in this
Got it.
area as I tune into it.
So there was an actual incident. We don't have to talk about the incident, but there was an actual incident or incidents, perhaps, where you were happy and something bad happened, or.
I wonder if this goes ancestral or yeah.
Most likely, but let's come
Yeah.
to the present, right?
I'm trying to think of a time, but it seems like the stressful story I've created. But I might be picking up something if I'm expressing a lot of joy on some level, picking up.
Come back to me because you're
Yeah.
dancing. You're
Yeah.
dancing around my answer. That's
Ask
okay,
me
but
again.
come back to
Ask
me.
me again.
Of course. So when you feel happy, there's that wave of happiness that comes, but then there's something that prompts you that you feel that makes you feel, this is not okay.
What comes to me is out of control.
There we go. There we go. What else?
Ask me again.
Has someone actually made you feel that way? Like, made you feel bad for feeling happy or for expressing genuine bliss and joy?
When I get enthusiastic, I get very enthusiastic. I mean, from I was a kid, and I would get very expressive and dramatic, and yeah, that.
Dramatic? Was that? Were you really dramatic, or were you told that you're dramatic?
I wasn't like a drama queen. I was just being very excited.
I'm just conscious of listening to your wording and making sure that you're not repeating the projection of someone else onto you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But I had that incident with my brother. Just calm down, you know.
But that can be enough. So tell me about that moment. Let's just use that as an example, because we don't stress about specific memories, where you try to heal that moment with her brother, but we're looking more for the emotion, because we have thousands of memories. Okay? Tell me. So calm down. How did that make you feel? Yeah, that's it.
So okay, how does that make me feel?
Be with it.
Just tell me that one more time in kind of a...
That's okay, just be with it. right? So you were told to calm down when you were so happy.
It was like throwing water on my
On your fire, you're
Yes,
in a fire, right?
yes,
Yeah, but
yes.
how did that make you feel when your fire was put out? You're doing great. This is perfect.
deflated. I
And
felt deflated.
That's it. And if that deflated feeling could be translated into an emotion, what would it be?
This is just popping up. You don't care.
Ah. And how does it make you feel when someone just doesn't care about you?
It surprises me that I'm saying that, but
No, we don't
okay.
think about it.
Well, I feel hurt.
There we go. And you're exactly where you need to
And
be.
I wanna slap that person.
So you feel angry?
Yes. Yes, a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling the fighting instinct coming up. Yeah.
Perfect. And what else do you feel?
I feel contraction
Mm-hmm.
in this area.
Let's stay with the emotions
Oh.
first. We will get there, I promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do I feel?
Emotions. Right? So you feel that anger. And before the anger, what did you feel?
It's like not that my gift was rejected.
Ah. So there was rejection.
Yeah. It doesn't feel very, but it's you know.
It's there.
It's
Okay.
there. It doesn't feel very strong, but it's still there.
Which emotion does feel strong?
Yeah, I'm coming back to you. Just don't care.
There we go. So they just don't care, and now what? Where does that leave you emotionally? How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel sad.
There we go. And when you feel sad, what else do you feel?
That I don't matter.
There we go. And now that you don't matter, how does that make you feel?
Very small.
And
It's like I'm just
there we go,
shrinking.
shrinking. What else?
That I can be squished.
Mm-hmm. And how does that make you feel emotionally?
Numb. I numb myself.
There we go. And just before you felt numb, what did you feel emotionally? Stay with it. Feel that numbness, be aware of it. And then we take one step back. How did you feel before?
It's
the numbness?
inevitable.
Sounds like that loss, that just complete losing control. It's
Yeah.
inevitable. It's just going to happen
Yeah.
regardless.
Kind of that useless. I'm trapped. It's gonna happen.
There we go. Trapped. Got it. Got it. Now also this feeling of entrapment and rejection. And she also said anger, remember? Powerlessness. Right? So tell me, where inside of your body is the home for these emotions?
Yeah.
There, got it? Mm-hmm. And do you feel any of these emotions? And we're going to be playful, right? Be playful. Just if it could be outside, where would it be? Only if it's there.
There might be something
In the
this.
back? Good. And just as we playfully connect to that presence at the back, just spontaneously, does it have a face or a voice that you perhaps know? Or an emotion that comes to mind?
It has a feeling. It's
perfect. Yeah, what is it?
Spiky? No, what do you call it?
Quickly.
Like a porcupine has.
Those little needles.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It feels sharp.
Got it. Does it
I
feel
mean, in a subtle way.
Does
But
it feel happy though? Does it feel negative? How does it feel?
it's very strange. It just feels sharp in kind of a neutral way. I mean, it's just like it has a shape, but not too much emotion.
If it had a voice, would it randomly say something or shout something?
Watch out.
Ah. That you should watch out?
Yeah, it feels like it's.
So it feels fear-based, like watch out.
Yeah, a little bit of an alert or warning.
Got it. So it feels unsafe. Is it like a feeling of unsafe or?
It's almost like being on guard. You know, be prepared.
Got it.
So it's
That's it.
Yeah, it's more
On
like
guard. There we go. Okay. And also when you feel this feeling of entrapment, the rejection, what instinctive response do you feel? How does your body physically react?
I mean, part of me wants to fight.
Yeah?
Yeah. How dare you?
There we go. Got it. I would like you just to think of that moment when you were told to calm down. You were so happy and then you were told to calm down and you felt like the deflated, flat, and trapped feeling. What did you emotionally need in that moment? Like one positive, dominant need. What did you need?
Someone to rejoice with me. I don't know if that qualifies as a need, but a joining.
Unity.
Yeah, a unity, a joint excitement.
There we go.
Yeah.
So normally with this positive association, we try to keep it to one word, right? One word. So I'm happy to help you to find that one word that fits best for you, not for me, for you. Right? Is it like togetherness, community, unity, acceptance?
This gets to be more words, but maybe we can narrow it
Yeah,
down.
go for it. Go
Somebody
for it.
taking delight in you, that they take delight in your sharing.
Longing. Sorry.
That they're happy on your behalf.
Exactly.
They rejoices with you.
It kind of feels like, to me, it comes back to that full acceptance. Like just
Yeah,
accepting
probably.
whatever state that you're in.
Acceptance.
And embracing that. Needing to be embraced.
Oh, that feels good.
Beautiful.
That feels really good.
There we go. All right, we're gonna go with that. If you can't, it's okay. If you can't shorten it, we'll make it work. That's perfect. All right. So now we're gonna start the healing. Okay? So what I would like you to do, normally for me, I like the client to actually stay consciously aware of the emotions. I just like to challenge myself. That's just me. You don't have to do that. Okay? So I invite you now just to be aware of the feelings that you're feeling. Okay? Just be aware of them. And when you're ready, you can gently come back to me and take your time. Do you feel too warm? I do.
It's starting to get warm. Huh?
It is. It can take Amazon off. Anyway, okay. How are you? I would love to know what that was like. Just curious. Tell me. what you feel, see, hear, or sense.
My body was making movements.
Yeah, it's integrating.
Releasing
Yeah.
or degrading.
Releasing, integrating.
There was, it was, what was very powerful was the confidence you had in your voice when you said the affirmations.
But I believe that in you. It's there, and I could feel it, and it was so beautiful to connect to that I was riding off of your confidence. It's like I was just voicing it.
Because
Yeah.
yeah, you,
Yeah.
that really was very powerful. And then there was one of them, you listed a lot of different, I acknowledge, I think it was the fifth one. There was one that really hit home.
Good.
I can't even remember which one.
See, consciously the frontal cortex doesn't even know or understand the acknowledgements, but it just goes, wow. You just respond. Right? And conscious mind's always listening.
And feels like there's stuff happening in this area.
Good. Nice. And emotionally, how are we?
Yeah, it's kind of, it's a little bit hard to describe.
Mm-hmm. Just give it your best shot. So it's perfect.
Limbo. It's a little bit like I'm in limbo right now. Yeah.
What does that feel like? What does limbo feel like? Always bring it back to emotions. Otherwise you'll loop.
A little bit blank. I feel blank. I mean the opposite of a lot of stories. Maybe empty.
It's a stillness or an emptiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a calmness definitely, but it's kind of a different kind of calmness that I would. But
it's not the relaxing kind of calmness. Oh, it is the relaxing kind of
But
calmness, not the awkward kind of calmness. Or how would you describe that?
It's okay. Here, I think it's the calmness with a lot of potential in it. I think
nice.
It's like it feels like it can
Expand.
Yes.
Very nice. The reason why I asked her to define the difference between emptiness and calmness, emptiness is a negative. But sometimes they confuse that emptiness with actually just, it's just still and it's so nice.
And to me, emptiness isn't negative. To me, yeah.
Just from record, just from work record and history, research and stuff, every time when a student or a client says empty, there's a meltdown later in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Okay.
I know.
Scratch emptiness.
My job.
Scratches.
But I appreciate that it's positive for you, but in this context, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So think back to that old problem and tell me, what does that look and feel like now?
Yeah, I can't connect with it. Oh man,
High five.
it's yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. And that's how you do it.